child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart beat like la 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Hair loss. There are 7 degrees.
Ted?
Hi there. I was just going to go put these golf clubs in the car, and then I was going to come back in and fix that broken blender, just like I promised.
Uh-huh.
Hey, honey. You don't think I was trying to sneak off to the golf course, do you?
You couldn't sneak off if you wanted to.
Oh, I think I could if I really wanted to.
Oh, no, you couldn't.
Oh, yes, I could.
Oh, no, you couldn't.
What do you have to say about that?
My shorts are killing me.
You call that a fancy dismount, Gary? That stinks. Hey, maybe I don't do it so well, but you should see my dad. He was a gymnast in the Olympics. No kidding. That's nothing. My dad's a test pilot. He flies those new hot jets. Really, Norman? Yeah. And he even took me for a ride in one. Well, test pilots are cool, but they don't get medals for saving people from burning buildings, like my dad did. He's a fireman. You never told me that, Reggie. I don't like to brag, unless the occasion demands it. Hey, Jamie, what does your dad do? My dad? Well, he works with computers. Oh, he's just a button pusher. Hey, how'd you like your button pushed? Lay off him, guys. His dad's okay for a button pusher. Hi, guys. Harriet, this is a meeting for men. That's my kind of meeting. You guys want to see my new pet turtle? No. His name is Speedy. He's a racing turtle. He doesn't look too speedy to me. Yeah. Who does he race against? One-legged snails? Oh, he's just warming up. See, he's kneeling at the starting line. And there's the finish line. Now watch. Okay, Speedy. You ready? Get set, go! Come on, Speedy! You can do it! Down, boy! Faster! Swing those arms! See that? See what? It didn't move. No, he's thinking about it.
Ta-da! Your blender is fixed.
Thanks, honey.
Now I can go to the golf course.
Only if it works.
Oh, ye of so little faith. Traitor, you're supposed to work till I get out of the house.
I should have taken it to the repair shop in the first place.
What for, honey? I mean, I'll take another stab at it.
I think you've stabbed it enough.
Come on, Vicky, you can help me collect the laundry.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Jamie.
Dad, have you ever flown in a fighter jet?
You kidding, James? I gotta take an air sick bag when I get up on a ladder.
By any chance, have you ever rescued a person from a burning building?
No, but I once rescued a bagel from a burning toaster.
Come on, Dad, I'm serious. Didn't you ever want to be more than just a button pusher?
A button pusher? What gave you that idea?
Well, the guys were bragging about their dads and the exciting jobs they had. When I told them what you did, they said you were just a button pusher.
Well, just not true, Jamie. I have a very exciting job.
Yeah? What do you do that's exciting?
Well, I invented Vicky.
Yeah, but I can't tell the guys about her.
Oh, yeah.
What else do you do?
Well, Jamie, I have a very important job at United Robotronics. In fact, just last week, I solved a problem that nobody else could lick.
Yeah? What's that?
It's a new way for a robotic arm to screw on a jar lid.
A jar lid?
Yeah, Jamie. This could revolutionize the jam and jelly industry. What do you think about that, huh?
I think it's a good thing I know how to fight.
Jamie, wait. Come back here.
Yeah, Dad?
Listen, I'm going to tell you something that I'm doing at work that is really exciting. And, I know that I can trust you.
Sure, what is it?
Do you know what this is?
A blender.
Jamie, that's just what it looks like. This is actually a secret component that fits right into a space rocket engine.
Space rocket? Wow, that's unbelievable.
Sure is.
No, Jamie. Whatever you do, don't ever touch puree.
Oh, man, I can't wait to tell the guys about this.
Loose lips sink ships.
Ted, really, I don't...
Loose lips sink ships.
Jamie, you can't let anybody worm this out of you. Project Blender is top secret. Strictly hush-hush. Got it?
Got it. They won't get it out of me even if the enemy used torture and stuck bamboo shoots under the fingernails.
Well, Jamie, I hardly think they do that to you.
Not me, you. Oh, Vicky, bring the cookies, please.
Project Blender?
Well, come on, honey. I had to tell him something. I mean, all of his friends were bragging about what exciting jobs their fathers had, and so I, stretched the truth a little bit.
Stretched it. You chopped it, sliced it, diced it, and pureed it.
Come on, Speedy. Jump over it. Jump, boy. You can do it.
Maybe your shoelaces are tied together. Well, I gotta get home.
Me too.
See ya, son of button pusher.
Go ahead, laugh. But I happen to know something that my dad's doing that's more important than anything your dad's ever did.
That's a crock.
Well, he is.
Then what's he doing?
I can't tell you. It's top secret.
Sure.
I'm telling you the truth. Right, Vicky? Right. Jamie can't breathe a word about Project Blender. It's strictly hush, hush. Vicky!
What's Project Blender?
The enemy can torture me and stick bamboo shoots under my fingernails, but I'll never tell him it fits into his space rocket engine. Whoa! Yeah, now look what you've done, Vicky! Jamie, how come my dad never mentioned Project Blender? And he's your dad's boss. Maybe it's... I haven't told him because my dad's a blabbermouth.
He's not any worse than Vicky.
Ah, there you are, Harry.
I was showing my turtle.
Well, it's time to go for your singing lesson.
Do I have to?
How else are you going to learn to whine in B minor?
Daddy, how come you never told me about Project Blender? You know how I love to hear secrets so I can spread them around.
Project Blend. What on earth are you talking about?
Not Earth, space. It's a secret project Jamie's dad's working on at your plant.
How could they give Lawson a secret project and not tell me? I'm his boss. It isn't fair.
Daddy, you're whining in B minor.
I will get to the bottom of Project Blender even if I have to be devious and deceptive.
In other words, just be yourself.
Right. Keep it up, kid. You'll have turtle soup for dinner.
Scientists at Fox Sports Laboratory.
Ted, what about fixing the blender before it blasts off into space?
Yeah, if I make a few margaritas in it, we can all blast off into space.
Dad, there's something I'd better tell you.
What's that, Jamie?
Reggie and the guys found out about Project Blender. So did Harriet.
I see. And just how did this breakdown in security happen?
They wormed it out of me. Kind of your own fault, Dad. You invented the robot and taught it how to talk. But you never taught it when to shut up.
Come on, loose lips.
Ted, this is really getting out of hand. You've got to tell Jamie the truth.
Yeah, honey, I guess you're right.
Poor kid. Dixie leaked out a national security secret.
Yeah. Usually those leaks come out of the Pentagon.
Oh, hi! I was just going to knock when I saw my shoelace was untied.
He's Brandon. I've never seen you looking better. What can I do for you?
Well, I hope this isn't going to sound too silly. The fact of the matter is, all day long, I've been dying for a milkshake.
What, Brandon? If I thought a milkshake could do it, I'd gladly make you one.
Right. Well, as I was saying, I'm really desperate for one. Could I borrow your blender?
Our blender?
Thanks.
No, our blender is broken.
Oh, I'll fix it.
Oh, no. I wouldn't want to take advantage of you.
Sure you would. Everybody does.
Brandon, no. Wait. All right, I'll level with you. Harriet told you this blender was part of a top-secret space project, right?
Right. And I'm your boss. Why wasn't I told about this project? Why?
Because it's not true.
I knew that. Can you imagine anybody stupid enough to fall for a story like that?
Yeah, I can. But, Brandon, you don't have to worry about it. I made the whole thing up.
I knew that, too. To tell you the truth, I hate milkshakes. They give me gas.
I knew that.
Well, I guess I better be going. So long, pal.
Yes, so long.
Farewell.
Adios.
What does he think? I'm some kind of a jerk.
What a jerk.
See, Vicky? These are pictures of Mars. Thanks to inventors like my dad, someday we'll be able to walk on Mars and meet Martian creatures. What does a Martian creature look like? Hi, Jamie. Hi, Vicky.
That's what a Martian creature looks like.
I'm trying to teach Speedy a new trick. Come here and I'll show you. Watch. Come on, Speedy. Roll over and play dead, fella. What is dead? Are you kidding? Don't you ever watch General Hospital? Harriet, she's led kind of a sheltered life. Well, see, Vicky, there's life, then there's death. Wait, I'll show you. You see that fly moving? That's one. That's death. Got it? That's life.
there. And don't worry, we'll get you another one.
I don't want another turtle. I want Beanie! Well, maybe we can have it stuffed. When you stuff the turtle.
I know how you feel, Harriet. Well, when I was a little girl, I had a pet canary named Tweet Tweet, and she died too. But we gave Tweet Tweet the best funeral ever.
A funeral?
Uh-huh. And if you like, look at that sweetie one, too. With lots of balloons and decorations.
Balloons and decorations?
And ice cream and cake.
Chocolate cake?
Oh, any kind you want. With lots of whipped cream and nuts and cherries. And we'll even have presents.
Presents?
Oh, lots of presents. It'll be like a great big party. Would you like that?
Oh, yes, yes!
Oh, well, look, your turtle's moving. Speedy's alive.
Kill it! Kill it!
Vacuum's conking out.
Oh, well, don't worry about it, honey. We'll send it into space with the blender.
Have you talked to Jamie?
Oh, no, I'll do that right now. Give me a minute.
Come on, Vicki. Why don't we go make dinner?
You always say, why don't we make dinner, and I end up making it while you watch.
Well, Vicky, you see, robots are supposed to do all the work, so it makes life easier for the humans.
That's a crock.
Come on, Vicky.
Looks like every day she's becoming more human, huh, Dad?
Yeah. Jamie, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure. What about?
Well, it's about Project Blender.
What about it? More secrets?
No, Jamie. The only thing that blender is ever going to do is, blend.
Good thinking. That should really confuse the Russians.
No, Jamie, what I mean is, the only way that blender's ever going to go into outer space is if the astronauts want margaritas. I mean, the milkshakes, you know.
What do you mean, Dad?
What I mean is, I was a little loose with my lips today. I didn't tell you the truth.
Why not?
Well, because your friends teased you and embarrassed you about my job, and, well, every father wants his son to be proud of him.
Gee, Dad, I am proud of you. I just needed something to get the guys off my case.
Oh, well, then you forgive me, huh?
Sure. I love you for better or for worse. Even if this wasn't one of your better days.
Well, thanks, because I feel really stupid about this.
Yeah, me too. How could I have ever been so gullible? What a whopper.
Come on, let's help Mom with dinner.
Vicky, I need the parsley now. Could you chop it a little faster?
Honey, I'll take this vacuum and the blender into the repair shop in the morning. And where is the blender?
I don't know. You had it last.
I should have known.
Hi.
What are you doing with our blender, Brandon?
Well, I thought I'd fix it for you. Oh, Ted's such a klutz. A little surprise.
Yeah, sure you did. After making sure it wasn't for Project Blender in outer space,
Well-
I told you it wasn't.
How can I believe you? You told me the truth.
Well, you can bet on one thing. I'm going to keep my mouth shut about my real secret project.
Real secret project?
It's whopper time. Can you say blabbermouth too?
What secret project?
No, forget it. Forget I said anything.
What secret project?
Well, as long as I mentioned it, and now that I know I can trust you.
You can. You can.
This is it.
This is what?
Project Clean Sweep.
Project Clean Sweep?
Would you
Just like a ordinary vacuum cleaner to me.
You see, that's the beauty of it, Brandon. This baby will be fully operational as soon as I can solve one little problem with the suction motor.
Hey, I fixed your blender, right? I bet I can fix this, too. Here we go. Come on, Sean, plug this in.
It doesn't work.
Come on. Turn it on. What's the problem?
You've seen the hit Fox series Cops.
A small wonder, lovely and bright and soft girl. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle.
She's a small wonder, pretty and bright with soft curls. She's a small wonder, a girl unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
His adventure over, Tarzan returned to his house in the jungle with his friends, Cheetah the chimp, and Simba the lion, and his beautiful wife, Jane. Welcome back, you big ape. As Jane and Cheetah kissed him, Tarzan let out a cry of happiness. The end.
Thank you, Vicki. That was a very entertaining book report. Well, it looks like everybody but Jamie and Reggie have reached their reading goals in the Book It program this month. And as soon as they do the reports, the entire class will be rewarded by a big pizza party from Pizza Hut. Yeah! However, the idea behind the Book It program is for everyone in class to read books. And if Jamie or Reggie's reports aren't in by the deadline tomorrow, then the party's off.
Hey, I've only got 10 more pages to read. I'll be ready.
Yeah. Good. Will you be ready too, Jamie?
Yeah, sure.
Good. Okay, see you tomorrow, class.
Hey, Jamie, you better have that report ready by tomorrow, or you're dead meat around here. Don't worry, I've got one little thing left to do. Yeah? What's that?
Read a book. Okay, Vicky, stand right there. Okay. Now flap your arms real fast and fly. Great. Everyone will think I'm a genius at special effects. Okay, come on down. If I should see what I think I saw...
What'd you think you saw?
Vicky hovering in the air like a hummingbird.
Oh, that's great. It's an illusion. Special effects with my camera. I'm practicing to be a famous director like Steven Spielberg.
Oh, then we'll be famous together, Jamie. I'm going to be a movie star. My drama teacher in school said I can make people believe I'm any character I play.
And how about playing the Invisible Woman?
Amy Lawson, you're so mean to me. You always put me down and you make me feel like I'm nothing. Yeah. They mean it.
Come on, stop crying. Hey, there's Dad. Okay, Vicky, in this scene, you're the bride of Dracula. Dad's your next victim. Ready? Action. I want to suck your blood.
No problem in a minute, Vicky.
I can't wait. I must return to my tomb.
Ow! Vicky, would you cut that out?
Cut! Prince! Great scene, kids.
Jamie, why are you fooling around with that camera? Mom says you're supposed to be reading a book for a report tomorrow.
Great emotion. Give me more.
You want more? I'll give you more. You want to know where? Jamie, your class is depending on you to read a book.
I know, but books are boring.
Well, that depends on what kind of book you read. A book, Jamie, can let you use your imagination. It can take you any place in the world. It can take you into the future, into the past. It can let you be part of an exciting adventure.
And it doesn't have commercials?
Besides, if you don't read a book, no pizza party in class. Now, you don't want to blow that, do you?
No.
Then you can take Vicky to the party.
Dad, I have to take Vicky everywhere. The guys in class will think I can't get a real date. Besides, she's a robot. She won't care if she has to stay home.
Jamie Lawson, you're so mean to me. You always put me down. You make me feel like I'm nothing.
I can't believe it. She's actually showing a human emotion.
Fooled you, didn't I?
Good morning, class. Now, today we're going to hear the last two book reports in our Book It program. And first up is Reggie Williams, who's going to report to us on his book, Robin Hood. You ready, Reggie?
Mrs. Larson, you said we can do our report any way we like, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm ready. Ladies? Hit it. A long time ago and way back when, with a dude named Robin and his merry men. Sherwood Forest was their path. They did good by being bad. Being bad. Being bad. They did good by being bad. Little John Will Scarlet, too. We're part of Robin's wrecking crew. Robin Hood, he was cool. Mess with him and I pity the fool. Pity the fool. Pity the fool. Mess with him and I pity the fool. With this fox named Marianne and no Friar Tuck. Chris John and the sheriff tried real hard, but they were out of luck. Robin Hood in the days of yore robbed from the rich and gave to the poor. Gave to the poor. Gave to the poor. That's our story. There ain't no more.
Thank you, Reggie. That was really, groovy. Well, one more book report to go and you'll get your big pizza party. Yeah! You ready, Jamie?
Yeah, sure. My book report is on Moby Dick. This is a story about a guy who chases a big fish. And when he catches the big fish kills him. Let's party!
Jamie, you hold it right there. That's a pretty skimpy report. I'd like to ask you some questions about the book.
Questions?
Yes. What was the name of the captain who was chasing the big fish?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Well, what about the name Herman Melville?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
What about the big fish? What was its name?
Trick question. We all know fish don't have names.
Jamie, you don't know the author's name, the captain's name, or the whale's name. Would you like to tell me why?
I'm not good with names?
I think it's pretty clear that you didn't read the book, Jamie. Take your seat.
Thanks a lot, Jamie. Because you, we're not going to have a party.
Class, come to order. I know you're all very disappointed. You've all worked very hard. So I'll tell you what. I'll extend the deadline and give Jamie the weekend to read his last book. And if he comes through on Monday, then you'll still get your party.
Thanks a lot.
Read a book, we get a treat. No report, and you're dead meat.
Small Wonder will return after these messages.
Okay, Vicky, go over to Dad's chair and lift it. It'll look like a terrific special effect.
What's going on?
It's for my special effects reel, Dad.
Oh, no, Vicky, put him down immediately.
Immediately.
Jamie, what are you doing playing director instead of reading a book for class?
Hey, Jamie, why is it so tough to get you to read a book? I mean, the mantle over there is full of good ones.
None of them sound interesting.
You can read any book you like.
All right, how about my book? It's got excitement, mystery, intrigue.
I don't know.
Beautiful women.
Beautiful women?
You got him.
What's it about, Dad?
Well, it's about this private eye named Rick Savage who gets involved in this really tricky case.
What kind of case?
Well, one day, this blonde bombshell walks into his office and says somebody's trying to kill me.
And then what?
Well, later that night, Savage goes into the nightclub to hear the girl sing, see? And then right in the middle of her performance, she... Wait a minute. You're trying to get me to tell you the whole story so you don't have to read the book, right?
Hey, it was worth a shot. Okay, Dad, I'll read your book.
Oh, that's better, Jamie. I mean, the class would get really mad at you if they lost that pizza party because you didn't give your book report.
Some party. I have to take my own sister.
Hey, you should be proud to take Vicky.
Oh, she'll look adorable. Well, I'll get you that cute little dress that we saw in the budget store, Vicky.
How about getting me that designer original we saw in Gucci's?
Gucci's?
Hey, it was worth the shot.
Boy, this Private Eye Savage is really macho.
Hey, saw the light under the door. It's after midnight. Why are you awake?
I guess I lost track of time, Dad. Your book is so interesting, I can't put it down.
It just goes to show you, reading can be fun.
Yeah, and it'll make a great book report. We said we could give our reports any way we want, right?
As long as it shows that you've read it from cover to cover.
That's where I got the idea for it. From the cover. It says soon to be a major motion picture.
And it's going to be sooner than they think.
The book I read was Rick Savage, Private Eye, by Richard Leslie Johnson. And this is my report. I hadn't had a case in months. But here in River City, I didn't go looking for trouble. Trouble had a way of finding me. It's open.
Are you Savage?
Only until I've had my morning coffee. What's your moniker?
My moniker's Monica. Monica Minchcock. But my friends call me Trouble.
I was right. I had trouble right here in River City. What seems to be the trouble? Trouble?
It's my husband, Felton. I think he's trying to kill me.
What makes you think so, Dollface?
This.
Dear Monica, I'm gonna kill you. Sincerely, F. This could be a death threat, all right. What do you want me to do about it, gorgeous?
I want to hire you.
That'll be $200
To keep me alive.
in advance. I'm good, but I'm not stupid. Monica told me to meet her at the Torchlight Club where she worked as a torch singer. She figured her husband wanted to bump her off because she was carrying a torch for an old flame. An arsonist named Tommy the Torch. If you ask me, the woman was playing with fire.
Hey, Savage.
Well, if it ain't good old Lieutenant Franklin.
You're right. It ain't. It's Lieutenant Farmer. What you doing here, Seamus?
I'm on a case, Flatfoot.
Watch it, Gumshoe. Or I'll pull your license, punch your ticket, and clean your clock.
I got the feeling he didn't like me. Hi, you savage. Well, if it ain't my favorite waitress. How you doing, Francine?
I wish you had a name that began with an F. What can I get you, savage?
The usual.
Okay.
The food here stinks, but the service is incredible. Not now, Toots. I'm on a case.
Savage. That guy over there gives me the creeps. I think he's up to no good.
What makes you think so, gorgeous?
Been here an hour, and so far all he's ordered is a butcher knife.
Don't worry, babes. I'll check it out. Hey, buddy. You mind telling me who you are?
The name's Mitch. Felton Mitch.
You wouldn't happen to be married to a songbird named Monica?
Yeah. Till death do us part.
Better grab a seat, honey. Monica's about to do a number. And don't forget, sweetness, this place closes at 1. My place opens at 2.
I figured I'd better keep one eye on Monica and one eye on Felton. The heck with Felton. I'm keeping both eyes on Monica.
Play it again, Sam.
She's dead, especially in show business. Here's looking at you, kid. You and you, take the body out. All right, now, nobody leave the room. Everyone here's a suspect.
Everyone but me.
Rick Savage, private eye. Monica gave me a death threat letter she got. Signed, F.
So?
That means you're a suspect, too, Lieutenant Farmer.
That's ridiculous. I'm a cop.
Well, then. Maybe it was her husband.
Why'd you do it, Felton?
I didn't kill her. I loved her. See, I've been carved our initials on the table with this butcher knife.
Well, then maybe it was Francine.
Don't be a silly savage. I was in the kitchen when Monica bought the farm. I got 10 busboys who will swear to it.
10?
It's a slow night.
Hey, look, it's Monica.
No, I'm Monica's twin sister from Savannah. She told me to meet her here tonight.
I'm afraid you're a little late, sis. Monica just cashed in her check.
Oh, no!
There, gorgeous. By the way, you got a name?
I'm Veronica.
Well, if that starts with a V, you're not a suspect.
But my friends call me Fawn.
As I looked into each of their faces, Farmer, Francine, Felton, Fawn, I suddenly knew who the killer was.
Savage has solved another case.
Hey, what kind of ending is that? Jim, you just can't leave us hanging like that. Who done it?
Y'all really want to know who done it?
Yes.
Gonna have to read the book.
Good point, Jamie. That's what the book it program's all about. Getting students to read. And now that everyone has reached their reading goal, the pizza party is on.
Now this is gonna be a great party. Yeah, sure. I gotta take my own sister.
No, you don't. I already have a date.
Oh, yeah, with who?
Phil.
She's a small wonder, pretty and bright with soft curls. She's a small wonder, a girl unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. She's a small wonder, pretty and bright with soft curls. She's a small wonder, a girl unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, with love and laughter everywhere.
Tonight, Fox's Wild Adventures at Mardi Gras continues. First, Springfield discovers...
Now, who can tell me the name of the explorer that searched for the Fountain of Youth? Vicky?
Steady on search for the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah, but Dick Clark found it. All right, everybody, read chapter 4 in your history book tonight.
That's such a long chapter, Mom.
Well, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Vicky, would you erase the blackboard, please?
Erase the blackboard. Vicky, we gotta get going. Speed it up.
Thanks, Vicky. Now, let's go.
Ah,
Oh,
have you got a moment, Ms. Lawson?
oh, certainly, Mr. Bryant.
I got some very exciting news. Seems that the Soviet Union is sending over a team of Russian students to compete against American students in an academic competition.
Oh, that should be very interesting.
And I just got word that the first stop on their tour is right here at Grant Junior High.
Say, that is exciting.
Don't worry, Mr. Bryant. We'll beat the pants off them. Then the Russians will compete in their underwear.
Well, it would be a great honor for the school and myself as principal, of course, if we could win this competition.
Oh, I'm sure.
And to that end, I am choosing the brightest student from each grade to compete against them. And you'll be pleased to know that for the 7th grade, I have chosen Vicky.
Oh, Mr. Bryant, I'm very flattered that you've chosen her, of course, but I'm afraid that I couldn't allow it.
Oh, why not, Mrs. Lawson?
Yeah, well, why not, Mrs. Lawson?
Well, it just wouldn't be fair for someone like Vicky to compete against a Hugh. Just wouldn't be fair for Vicky. I mean, all that pressure. I'm not sure that she could handle it emotionally. Right, Jamie?
Right. She's a very emotional girl, Mr. Bryant. I'm a very emotional girl, Mr. Bryant.
Well, I can't tell you how disappointed I am. Well, any case, we're having a reception for the Russian team on Thursday night, and I'd like for you and your family to come.
Oh, I'm sure we'd love to meet the Russians. Right, kids? It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. I'm ready, Dad. Do I look okay?
You're a chip off the old good-looking block.
Yeah, guess I do look like Mom.
Is that my cologne I smell?
Yeah, I thought there might be some cute Russian girls on their team, so I put on a few drops.
You mean a few quarts? Spiders are falling off the ceiling. You get the door, I'll go warn your mother to wear nose plugs.
Hi, Jamie. Hi. What's the matter, Harriet? You look like you just found a new freckle. Life isn't easy for a woman in love. I just came over to tell you I'm not going to throw myself at you anymore. From now on, I'm going to be hard to get Harriet. What's that smell? Jamie, it's you! You made yourself feel good for me! Harriet! Oh, how could I have been so blind? You won my heart and my nose! Down, Harriet! Down, girl! Stay! This is true love. I can smell it! Now I know what you meant by hard to get Harriet. Hard to get rid of.
I think you'll find this a particular... Oh, folks, it's good to see you. I'm glad you could come.
Thank you.
Let me introduce you to the Russian coach, Ted and Joan Lawson. This is Professor Litnovich.
Oh, please, call me Boris.
This is their daughter, Vicky.
Oh, Chichonia. Such cute little sweet cheeks.
And this is their son, Jamie.
I'll pass on the cheese.
And now I would like for all to meet Vladimir Gudinov, star of Soviet academic team.
Oh, Sonia, such cute little sweetie.
If you'll excuse me, I'll,
Yeah. And Jamie, why don't you and Vicky show Vladimir around the school? That is, if it's all right with you, Boris.
Would be most instructive. Go, Vladimir.
Come on. We're gonna give you the 25-ruble tour.
I cannot contribute 25 rubles to decadent capitalist society.
Boy, this guy's a real meatball.
What is that you said?
Nothing. You said you're a real meatball. That means you're very intelligent, Vladimir.
Yes, I am.
French pastry. Reinvent.
Well, where's the rest of your team, Boris?
Vladimir's team. He competes in all grades. 7, 8, 9.
You must be an exceptional boy.
Here, Vladimir is exceptional. In Soviet Union, he's just typical boy.
Right. And Brooke Shields is just a typical American girl.
And down that hall is the library. Would you like to see that? We have over 2,000 books.
My library has 20,000 books. I've read them all. How many have you read?
Let's skip the library. I'll show you the inside of my typical American locker. It's very educational. Like you said, very educational. So, what do you think?
Interesting. But he's missing something.
Not for me. Whatever they're missing, it isn't worth having.
Where are the tractions?
Okay, Vladimir, what would you like to see?
You got Atom Smasher?
No, but we've got a gumball machine. We don't have atom smashers in the 7th grade, Vlad. But we do have a biology lab. It's filled with dead frogs that look like this. Vlad, you gotta lighten up. Like that bow of yours when we met. Tall. You're out of it, man. it over here. Vicky, give me 5.
Yo, way to go!
Think you can handle that?
I can do that. Give me 5. Yo, way to go!
Vladimir, what's wrong?
Point is, no American can beat Vladimir. Education in United States inferior to Soviet Union. I wouldn't say that, Boris. We have an excellent education. How can you say excellent when your society rewards looks over brains? Is ridiculous. Except, of course, for Vanna White. Best minds come from Russia.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, da.
Well, no offense, Boris, but I think somebody spiked your borscht.
But, excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Lawson, I want to introduce him to the rest of the faculty. Thank you.
Boy, that guy really makes my blinis boil. I would love to see Vicky beat that Vladimir.
Oh, so would I. He's cheating to the robot against a real child.
Jamie wants to see you.
In a minute, Vicky.
He said now.
Vicky, it'll have to wait.
Now.
All right, Jamie, what's the problem?
Mom, Dad, you won't believe this. Vladimir, give me 5.
Yo, way to go! Go.
Wait a minute. I think Vladimir might be a robot.
What? But how can you be sure?
I don't know. Vicky, keep an eye on the door. No, Vicky, let us know if somebody's coming. Vladimir, hold your arms straight out at your sides. Okay, now move them up and down. Faster. 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 Look, he's flying just like Vicky does. Come down, Vladimir. Circuit box must be here somewhere. Bingo.
And here we were worried about cheating.
I better go tell Mr. Bryant.
No, wait a minute, Jamie. I got a better idea. I think Vicky's going to compete against Vladimir after all.
You'll kill him, Vicky. He's dead meat. Dead meat.
On the next Home Improvement, the problem.
Jill invited the gals over.
All right, Vicky, good. Now scan this.
How's it coming, honey?
I've almost got Vicky programmed for the academic competition today. I want her to beat the bolts off that Russian robot. Not to mention Boris, the overstuffed cabbage.
Quantum physics? Isn't that kind of advanced for the 7th grade?
Not taking any chance.
Dad even gave her a tourist book on Russian conversation to learn. Vicky, say something in Russian. You're a capitalist pig. I meant in the Russian language. Yes, do noi vroch.
Well, what does that mean, Vicky?
Where can I find a dentist?
I guess it's the thought that counts. Huh? Jamie, go see who's at the back door, please.
Sure. Hi, Jamie. Harriet, whatever you want, the answer is no. Oh, that's wonderful. My question was, you wouldn't turn me down for a date tonight, would you? Harriet, I don't have time for this. Vicky's in a big academic contest today at school. Really? Hey, I'm pretty smart. I could be in an academic contest, too.
Sure, Harriet.
I mean it. Ask me a question. I'm very smart. Okay, just to get rid of you. What's the capital of Louisiana? I don't know. What's the capital of Illinois? I don't know. Harriet, the capital of Louisiana is New Orleans. And the capital of Illinois is Chicago. Even I know that. Of course you do, Jamie. You're the smart boy I know. Handsome, too. Thanks, Harriet. You're welcome. Now that I think you're so smart, will you take me out? No way. Well, in that case, the capital of Louisiana is Baton Rouge. And the Springfield. And you're a dummy.
Welcome all of you to this unique international competition. And welcome to our guests from the Soviet Union, Vladimir Godunov, and to Professor Boris Litnovich. And representing our school for the 7th grade is our own Vicki Lawson. As soon as you think you know the answers, children, press the buzzer in front of you. Now shake hands and come out answering. Question number 1. Which Russian was also known as the Mad Monk?
Rasputin.
Rasputin is right, and that was a tie. Next question. On which continent could you find the Andes Mountains?
South America.
Another tie and another right answer. You can indeed find the Andes Mountains in South America.
It's pretty fast.
Don't worry, Vicky's going to have him eating Pookie.
Okay, and now for the third question. Who was the author of the novel Rouge?
Alex Haley.
You tie again. And they right again. Alex Haley wrote Rouge. In 1917, wait a minute. I didn't even ask the question.
Next time, try to keep up. Pee Wee Herman.
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. Well, that concludes the first half of our competition. And at this point, we have a dead heat between two very brilliant students. We're going to take a brief break for some refreshments, and then we will resume with the second half of our competition. Thank you.
Now, Boris, looks like we're giving you a little competition, eh?
I must admit, your daughter is not the usual American child. How you say, out to lunch.
Actually, brilliance runs in our family.
But I assure you, Vladimir will be much faster in the second half. He is very intelligent, yes, Vladimir?
Yes, I'm real meatball.
And after he is defeating this school, he will defeat children all over America. Comes then the biggie. We go to Washington, and in front of President of United States, we show world how superior is Soviet education.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, da.
Who thought of that? We're only the first stop.
Don't worry, honey. No way is he getting to Washington. We're going to put an end to his little scam.
Well, how, honey? Yeah, how, honey?
Jamie, I want you to get Vladimir out into the hall. Honey, you keep Boris busy for a while.
What are you going to do, Dad?
I'm going to make a few adjustments to Vladimir. Boris is in for a little surprise, right, Vicky?
Right.
From the land of Big Eel.
Here you go, Dad.
Good work, Jamie. We'll be down the hall. Let me know if anybody's coming.
Roger.
Come with me, Vladimir.
Where are we going, Roger?
I'm going to treat you to some good old-fashioned American reprogramming. Is good?
It's good.
Da.
Welcome back to this extraordinary competition. Are our competitors ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's get started. If train A leaves Moscow at 9 o'clock in the morning going 80 miles per hour, and train B leaves Odessa at 10 o'clock in the morning going 70 miles per hour.
2:30 p.m.
Right. That's what time they'll meet. And guess what? Another right answer, another tie. Next question.
Yes. I wish to make announcement.
Announcement?
Da. I wish to announce that United States of America is greatest country in the world. I love America.
Oh, Vladimir, that is really nice to hear.
It is land of free, home of brave. I want to live in America. I defect.
No, it's not possible.
Oh, say, can you see by the blonde girly long...
What the hills at the twilight flash
this was certainly an unexpected turn of events. Yes, unexpected. I am sure Vladimir is making little joke. Please, excuse us a moment. Vladimir, what is wrong with you?
Nothing a little adjustment to his central processing unit wouldn't cure, Boris.
I do not know what you mean.
Game's up, Boris. We know he's a robot.
That is ridiculous, robot. That is insane. How could you believe that little Vladimir Goodenough is... How did you know?
It happens to be a cybernetic engineer.
I hate Chachnik. You couldn't leave Goodenough alone.
Well, as I see it, Boris, you have two choices. I can tell the world what you tried to do here today.
Yes, not that. Winters in Siberia very miserable. And the summers are no dance party either.
Okay, then you can withdraw from the competition, cancel the rest of your tour, and take Vladimir back home.
I like choice number 2. Goodbye, cute little sweet cheeks.
Goodbye, you overstuffed cabbage.
Such darling girl. Well, I miss by this much, but it's impossible to pass off robot as human.
Yeah, no one could pass off a robot as a human. Right, Vicky?
Right, human.
Let us go, Vladimir.
Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony.
Knock it off.
You know, I think we learned a valuable lesson here today. I can't reveal Vicky's a robot until she's so perfected that nobody can reprogram her.
Oh, I guess you're right. But I can't help but feel that we won a victory for America here tonight. I never felt so patriotic.
Yeah, Yankee Doodle went to town
Riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yeah!
While you're eating out, she's scavenging.
She's a small wonder, baby and bright with soft curls. She's a small wonder, a girl like other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at her sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight.
Monday and good.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curls. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Can you figure out the cost of a long...
What were last night's baseball scores? Last night's baseball scores were 5-3, 6-2, and 8-4. Vicky, I'd like to know who won. 5, 6, and 8.
Here, Jamie, read them and weep.
Thanks, Dad.
This coffee got cold. Vicky, would you heat this up for me, please?
Heat it up. It's heated.
Thank you, Vicky. You know, you're the first microwave with lips. Ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ow, ow.
Morning. Oh, Vicky, would you pour me a cup of coffee? Pour you a cup of coffee.
Hurry, Jamie, or we'll be late for school.
I'm ready, Mom.
Well, you're sure enjoying this substitute teaching, aren't you?
Oh, I love it. It's wonderful working with children, watching them growing, expanding their knowledge, and learning to throw pencils so they stick in the ceiling.
Well, honey, make sure you keep a close eye on Vicky at school. Make sure she doesn't do anything suspicious.
Don't worry about it, Dad. Everyone at school thinks Vicky's a real human kid.
And one of my best students. Well, Vicky, tell your dad some of the things that you've learned in school so far.
I've learned history, geography, algebra, and not to eat the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria because the cook sweats on them.
Now, children, you should have thought of that before class started. Okay, you can go. Who can tell me when the Civil War began?
The Civil War began in 1861.
That's correct, Vicky. And who was the president during the...
Abraham Lincoln was the president during the Civil War.
That's correct, Vicky. But please give some of the other children a chance to answer.
Right on.
Well, I know that all of you know that Abraham Lincoln was born in a log cabin. But who can tell me where the log cabin was located? Yes, Reggie.
President Lincoln was born in the state of Kentucky.
That's correct, Reggie. Very good.
That answer is incomplete. The exact location of the log cabin was in LaRue County, Kentucky.
What? No zip code?
42748.
Class dismissed. See you after lunch.
Vicky, stay close to me at lunch. What are you doing? I'm staying close to you. Vicky! Just stay here.
Hey, Reg, how about lunch, guys? Well, we were just talking about that. Gotta talk to you, James.
What's that?
Well, the guys decided that from now on, if you want to eat with them, don't bring Encyclopedia Mouth.
Where do you expect her to go for lunch?
How about LaRue County, Kentucky?
Come on, Red. She's my sister. I gotta keep an eye on her.
Well, why does she have to come to school with you anyway? Thought your mom taught at home.
Oh, she does. But when my mom's substitute teaching, she can't leave Vicky home alone. Come on, she's not that bad.
Well, the guys think she's stuck up and a show-off. She's got the personality of a tree stump. She never laughs. I've never even seen her smile.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Besides, sure she smiles. Vicky, show Reg your smile.
You call that a smile? It looks more like she got a gas bubble. Let me lay it out for you, pea-brain. If you want to have any friends left, you better do something about your sister. Come on, guys.
Thanks a lot, Vicky. Because of you, everybody hates me. That's incorrect. Not everybody has met you, pea-brain. Okay, Vicky, here goes. What were you doing behind my back? Making a surprise adjustment to your circuit. Well, what kind of surprise? Beats me. That's what makes it a surprise. Okay, turn around. Does that do anything to you? It has no effect on me. Great, it's working. Now walk around. Let's see what happens. Perfect. There's no way Dad's gonna send you to school in that condition. Who knows what you'd do? Beats me. Beats me. Beats me.
Apple for the teacher? How about a kiss from the teacher?
My, you're precocious for a 7th grader.
Why don't you give me after class? We'll make applesauce.
That'll have to do for now, young man. I'm working on dinner.
Thought I smelled something good? Come here.
It's pot roast. Oh, and I had Vicky bake some cookies for dessert.
Cookie.
Wait.
Cookie Monster upset. Look.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Jamie. How was school today?
Terrific.
Vicky, what are you doing?
I'm tossing my cookies. Vicky, stop!
What's wrong with her?
Well, we obviously have a malfunction here.
Obviously, pea-brain. Look at that! Dad, I wouldn't send her to school in that condition.
He's right, honey. It could be awfully risky.
Well, don't worry. I won't let her out of the house till I know what's wrong with her.
Good. Heavens, what a shame. My friends at school will sure miss her.
Yeah, well, I'll fix her after dinner. Vicky, go to your cabinet.
Go to my cabinet.
Dinner can wait. Vicky, stop. Stop right there. Come back here. Hold it right there. Now, hold still. Relays look okay. Verbal synthesizer looks okay. Okay, Vicky, say something.
Never seen her acting so strangely.
I bet it's going to take weeks to find the problem. Huh, Dad? Maybe even months.
I found a problem.
Maybe even seconds.
Her bipedal ambulatory gyro is malfunctioning, which confuses her remote response effector circuits.
That makes sense.
Well, you boil all that technical talk down, it means something very simple.
What's that?
She got a screw loose. Okay, let's test her coordination. Vicky, touch your finger to your nose and take 3 steps forward.
I swear to you, officer, I haven't been drinking.
What?
She saw that last night on a rerun of Adam 12.
Okay, Vicky, walk.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. She's not drunk.
Oh, is she sober enough to go to school with us tomorrow?
Absolutely, positively.
That's wonderful. Huh, Jamie?
Wonderful isn't the word I had in mind.
Well, come on, Ted. Help me set the table for dinner.
Me? Come on, what's wrong with Vicky?
I've got it screw loose.
Expands 20.
What am I gonna do with you, Vicky? The guys at school just don't like your personality. I've got the personality of a tree stump. Yeah. What you need is a personality transplant. Reggie's right. You never smile or tell jokes or laugh at anybody else's jokes. Hey, nobody's perfect. Wait a minute. Maybe I could program you with a new personality. I can do anything I'm programmed to do. Exactly. Okay, let's start with the basics. What do you do if you bump into somebody? I knock them over. I meant if you meet someone at school. You give them a big smile and you say, "Hey, buddy, give me 5, what's happening?" "Hey, buddy, give me 5, what's happening?" Right, and if they say they've been sick or something, you act sad and say, "Well, I'm sorry, I hope you feel better tomorrow." Got it? Got it. And if they tell you a joke, you gotta go like this. Now that's really funny. What's a joke? A joke? Well, I'll give you an example. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. You're supposed to laugh. I'm not programmed to laugh. Oh. Well, there are all sorts of different kinds of laughs. If you think something's just a little bit funny, you give it a chuckle, like this. Right. And if you think it's real funny, You got a choice. You can give it a belly laugh like this. Or you can give it a back slapper like this. Got all that? Got all that? Good. And it might be pretty good if you could tell a couple jokes yourself. I'll give you a joke book to memorize. I've never told a joke. Well, you've seen those comedians do it on TV. First, they always put their hand on their side, like this. And they say, speaking of...
Kids, dinner.
Speaking of dinner, Dad, what has 4 wheels and flies?
Your mother on the freeway.
Okay, Vicky, there he is. Here's your chance to show off that new personality. Hey, Reggie, old buddy.
Oh, hi, Jamie. Oh, I see your sister's still with us.
Hey, I had a talk with her last night.
Oh? I hope it was about running away from home.
Give her a chance, Reg. I mean, the guys don't really know her. Vicky can be a lot of fun. Hey, buddy, give me 5. What's happening?
If you really want to know, I've got a stomach ache, a headache, and I think I'm coming down with the flu.
That's really funny. She's just kidding. She loves to laugh.
I'll bet she gets hysterical like train wrecks.
Train wrecks!
Where was she when the marbles were passed out?
Vicky, you don't laugh at tragedies. If you laugh in the wrong place again, I'm dead. Oh, I hope you feel better tomorrow.
Okay, class, settle down. Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
Well, let's start with a little review of what we learned yesterday about the Civil War. And let's write it down.
Speaking of writing, a little boy comes home from school and says, "Guess what, Mom? I just learned how to write." And she says, "What did you write?" And he says, "I don't know. I can't read." She can be a lot of laughs.
All right, now that's enough, class. There'll be no more laughing and no more interruptions. We're here to study history.
Speaking of history, an Englishman says to an American tourist, "Did you know that the Magna Carta was signed on this very spot?"
Vicky.
And the American says, "When?" And the Englishman says, 12:15. And the American looks at his watch and says, "Darn, we missed it by 20 minutes.
Okay, class, now stop it. Vicky, there will be no more jokes out of you. Got it?
Got it.
Good. Now let's continue. Reggie, what can you tell me about Lincoln's Gettysburg Address?
Lincoln's address? I don't even know his phone number.
All right, now that's enough, class. I'm really angry about this. And the one who's responsible is going to be punished.
Mom, don't be too hard on Vicky.
I didn't mean Vicky. I was talking about you. Young man, you're in hot water.
Speaking of hot water, this guy says to a waiter, "What's this fly doing in my soup?" And the waiter says, "The backstroke."
Class!
Man, that was the worst day I ever had in school. I'm even in trouble with my parents. Speaking of parents, you've told your last joke. I'm going to reprogram you and hear me good. Hear you good? I want you to forget everything. Forget everything. Hi, Dad.
Don't hi, Dad, me. What's this your mother tells me about you programming Vicky with jokes and disrupting the classroom?
Dad, I didn't mean to disrupt the class. I did it for her. I just thought it might make Vicky more popular with the guys. They don't like her.
Why not?
It's her personality. They don't hang out with me because of her. They won't talk to me because of her. They don't eat lunch with me because of her. I'm as popular as a skunk in an elevator.
Well, Jamie, it seems to me you're thinking more about yourself than you are Vicky, huh? And if your friends can't accept you and Vicky the way you are, then they're not really your friends, are they? And as for you, your days as a stand-up robot are over. Come on, Vicky. Go to your cabinet. Vicky, go to your cabinet. Vicky!
Why isn't she answering, Dad?
I don't know. Did something happen on the way home from school?
No, she was talking fine a minute ago.
What were you talking about?
About disrupting the class by telling jokes. I told her to forget everything.
Oh, no. Did you actually use the words forget everything?
Yeah, why? What's wrong?
By saying forget everything, Vicky has forgotten everything she's learned since the day I created her.
Oh, no.
Thanks a lot, Jamie. 3 years of work down the drain because you didn't like her personality.
I'm sorry, Dad. Isn't there something you can do with her?
Oh, sure, Jamie. If I decide to become a ventriloquist, I can use Vicky as the dummy.
Boy, I really blew it this time. Hi, Jamie. What do you want, Reggie?
Well, the guys and I were talking about your sister after school.
Hold it right there. If you don't like Vicky the way she is, you can go suck an egg.
Hey, hold it. Who said we didn't like her?
You did.
Well, I guess we were wrong about her. She was great in class today. She's funny. And, Vicky can have lunch with us anytime she wants.
We can?
I didn't say we, Twinkie breath.
I said Vicky. Thanks a lot.
See ya.
I'm just sick about this. I feel like I've lost a real child.
Give me a minute. She'll be as good as new.
But you just told Jamie that she was ruined.
You don't think I'd let that little stinker off the hook without teaching him a lesson, do you?
You mean he didn't erase everything she ever knew?
Oh, sure. But I planned ahead for just this kind of accident. When I built her, I installed a backup system for her memory processor.
Why, you sneaky little devil.
That's what you said on our honeymoon. Okay, that should do it. Okay, Vicky, let me disconnect you, and then we'll test you out here. Vicky, go sit on the couch. Very good. Okay, Joni, ask something.
Okay, what's your name?
Ted?
What's your name?
My name is Vicky Lawson.
Right, and who am I?
You are Joan Lawson, my mother.
Right again. And how old are you?
I'm 11 years old, and you are...
That's enough, Vicky. Yeah. Some things are better left to raise.
Well, I'm glad she's back to normal. I'm going to go wash up for dinner.
Well, honey, wait. Aren't you going to tell Jamie that Vicky's okay?
Nah, just let him sweat a little.
Boy, you're tough.
Hi, Vicky. I'm sorry for what I did to you. I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but I feel awful. I've been a rotten brother. Right, sweat a little? Vicky, you're okay. I'm okay. You're okay. I guess I owe you thanks for saving me with the guys. Speaking of guys, one guy says to another, "It's raining cats and dogs." And the other guy says, "I know. I just stepped in a poodle." Love that robot.
Lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder. a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Mom, Dad, here's a TV show the whole family can enjoy.
Oh, what's that?
The Slime Mutants from Saturn. It's about a bunch of dirty space creatures who come to Earth and leave a ring around the planet.
Oh, let's see what else is on.
Here's the bowl of popcorn you asked for.
Thanks, Vicky.
Vicky, you have to pop it before we can eat it.
Thanks, Jamie.
Pop it.
Eat your heart out, Orville Redenbacher. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, see who's at the door, please, Vicky. And remember to look through the peephole first.
Look through the peephole first.
Well, who is it, Vicky?
Harriet's outside.
That's a good place for her. Vicky, let her in.
Hi, Vicky. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Oh, just getting ready to watch some TV, Harriet.
Can I watch too? I can't watch it at home.
What's the matter? Is your set broken?
Yeah. My mom threw it at my dad.
Sure, Harriet. We'd love to have you watch TV with us.
Yeah. Love to.
Jamie.
What did he do?
Oh, nothing.
He did this.
All right, kids, would you cool it? Jamie, turn it on.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you that hypnotism can be fun as well as educational.
Oh, hypnotism. This should be really interesting.
Look into the eyes of the great Rinaldi. You are getting tired, very tired. Your eyelids are growing heavy, heavy, heavy. You cannot hold your eyes open. You are falling asleep. Fast, fast, asleep. And now for a few post-hypnotic suggestions. You, sir, when you awaken and hear the word milk, you will act like a little baby. And, madame, when you hear the word warm, you will become a vamp like Mae West. And as for you, dear lady, when you hear the word rose, you will get up and dance the tango.
Harriet, would you stop trying to hold my hand in the popcorn?
You, sir, when you hear the word bark, you will act like a dog. And last, but far from least, you, sir, when you hear the word bananas, you will act like a monkey. When you all hear the word stop, you will stop acting out your post-hypnotic suggestions. And now, when I snap my fingers, you will awaken. Splendid. Did you know that Rose feeds her dog warm bananas and milk every time she hears him bark?
I get it. Oh, no, honey. It's that Mrs. Fernwald from the Department of Family Services.
The one that helped with Vicky's adoption.
Yeah.
There's no problem.
Hi there, Olivia Fernwald.
Hello.
Hello. Still that happy family.
Yeah. Come on in.
Oh, thank you. Well, hello, Jamie and Vicky.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, and I remember this young lady from Vicky's birthday party a few months ago.
That's right. I'm Harriet, the vivacious redhead who lives next door.
Harriet, this is a personal matter, if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't mind. The more personal, the better. Harriet, she means goodbye, as in get lost, hit the road, see you in 1996. Look into my eyes. When you hear the word Harriet, you will throw yourself into my arms. When I hear the word Harriet, I will throw myself in front of a truck.
To what do we owe this pleasant surprise, Mrs. Fernwell?
I've come on a mission.
Well, there's no problem with Vicky's adoption, is there?
Au contraire. That's French, n'est-ce pas? We've been following Vicky's progress closely since you adopted her. And I am delighted to tell you that the Department of Family Services has voted you the Adoptive Family of the Year. Congratulations.
Well, that's quite an honor.
Well, it certainly is, and we're very proud. Aren't we, kids?
Proud, proud.
If it's convenient, my superior, Mr. Digby, would like to come over tomorrow and present you with a beautiful plaque.
A plaque? Oh, that would be very nice.
We'd also like to videotape a small interview with Vicky and her new parents. You know, to show other families who are considering adoption.
Oh, that would be just fine. No problem.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, will 5 o'clock be all right?
Oh, fine. Vicky, show Mrs. Fernwell to the door, please.
Walk this way.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, sweetheart. Get lost, hit the road, see you in 1996.
Hi. Oh, Chinese egg rolls, my favorite.
Oh, don't you dare, kid. Those are for when the guests come. If you want to make yourself useful, you can get down 5 plates for the hors d'oeuvre.
5 plates? Why don't I make it 6?
Why 6?
Because with 6, you'll get egg roll.
No, you don't. I'll get my own plates. Till Mrs. Fernwell gets here, why don't you just go and watch some television?
Television. Look into the eyes of the great Rinaldi.
That's very cute, Vicky, but I don't have time to play right now.
Look into my eyes. You are getting tired, very tired. Your eyelids are growing heavy, heavy, heavy. You cannot hold your eyes open. You are asleep.
Vicky, take this train.
When you hear the word warm, you will become a vamp like Mae West. And when you hear the word stop, you will stop it. When I snap my fingers, you will awaken.
Take this train to the living room, please.
Tray to the living room, please.
Thanks.
Oh, Vicky, thank you.
Don't you dare, Those are for when the guests come. Look into the eyes of the great Rinaldi.
Not now, Vicky. I'm watching it.
Look into my eyes. You are getting tired, very tired. Your eyelids are growing heavy, heavy, heavy. You cannot hold your eyes open.
Vicky, would you go play with Jamie?
When you hear the word banana, you will act like a monkey. Your father said for me to play with you. Look into the eyes of the great Rinaldi. Not now, Vicky. I'm doing my homework. Look into my eyes. You are getting tired, very tired. Your eyelids are growing heavy, heavy, heavy. You cannot hold your eyes open. Really, Vicky, When you hear the word milk, you will act like a baby. Hypnotism can be fun as well as educational.
You touch those egg rolls, Ted.
Honey, I only had one, honest. That must be Mrs. Fernwald. I'm sorry, honey. I couldn't help tasting them while they were still warm.
Warm?
Yeah.
Oh. How you doing? Tall, dark, and handsome.
Who? Me? What?
Why don't you come up and see me sometime?
Come up where? What's come over you? Mrs. Fernwald is at the door.
Let her get her own man.
Joan, what are you doing? I have to answer the door.
Later, handsome.
Joan, stop it. Stop this.
Ted, there's no time to get romantic. Mr. Fernwald's at the door.
Oh, you are here. Well, this is Mr. Digby, our Director of Family Services. These are the Lawsons.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. I've been looking forward to meeting you. From what Mrs. Fernwald has told me, you're a very special family.
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but we're very excited about receiving this award from you, Mr. Digby.
You should be.
Oh, and these are our children. This is our son, Jamie, and this, of course, is little Vicky. This is Mr. Digby.
Hello. Hello.
House on a tilt. Well, it'll just take me a moment to set up the camera.
Yes, is this going to require any makeup, sir?
Oh, no. But if you normally wear it around the house, please do.
Maybe a little eyeshadow and blush.
Hi, Mrs. Lawson. I saw him come in with the camera. I think I can add a little pizzazz to the occasion.
Well, Harriet, dear, this is supposed to be just for our family, about Vicky's adoption. So why don't you just run along?
Right. Hi, I'm Vicky's photogenic best friend. I know everything there is to know about her.
Oh, really, little lady? Like what?
Well, for one thing, she thinks I'm wonderful.
And what do you think of Vicky?
I think she has great taste in friends. Would you like to hear me recite a poem? No. Well, if you insist. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, there's the door, now say goodbye.
Unusual child, isn't she?
Well, now that everything has returned to normal, shall we have some refreshments? Vicky, go get some coffee, please.
The coffee.
An egg roll, Mr. Digby.
Thank you.
Mrs. Fernwald?
Oh, I'd love one, but I'm on a little diet. I have to watch my figure, or no one else will.
Well, then some fruit, maybe?
Oh, that would be nice.
Some grapes, cherries, a banana.
Banana.
You chose this monkey to be Father of the Year?
Well, Mrs. Lawson did say he was quite a cut-up.
Stop it.
Stop what?
You know what?
Mrs. Fernwald, your fruit?
Oh, could I have a glass of water instead?
Of course, I'll get it for you.
Oh, don't trouble yourself. No, I'll have Vicky help me. Oh, Vicky, could I have a glass of water, please?
A glass of water.
Oh, isn't it exciting, Vicki? Just think, after we tape the interview, you'll be able to see it on your own television set.
Television. Look into the eyes of the great Rinaldi.
I beg your pardon, dear.
Look into my eyes. You are getting tired. Your eyes are growing weary. You cannot hold your eyes open. And as for you, dear lady, when you hear the word rose, you will get up and dance the tango.
Almost ready, folks.
Oh, can I help you there, Mr. Digby?
Oh, yeah. Would you just hold this here?
Dad, can I have an egg roll?
Have a grape, they're healthier.
Okay.
That's an egg roll.
You're kidding. I guess we better have my eyes checked.
Yeah, give me one of those grapes.
I should alert you, Mrs. Lawson, that when I turn these camera lights on, it's liable to get a little warm.
Warm?
Oh. Oh. Why don't you come up and see me sometime?
I beg your pardon.
You're quite a hunk. Hey,
Mrs. Lawson!
Dad, how much do we really know about Mom?
Mrs. Lawson, stop this!
Stop what?
Joan, dear, what has come over you? Hey, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Digby.
Sorry about what?
Joan,
Now then, shall we get started?
The sooner we finish, the better. Oh, no. I left the videotape cassette in the car. I'll be right back.
Oh, this is going to be such fun.
Fun. Hypnotism can be fun as well as educational. Rose feeds her dog warm bananas and milk every time she hears them bark.
What is going on here? You've all gone crazy! I am not your dada!
You can run, but you can't hide, big boy.
This is insane! Stop this! Stop this instant!
Mr. Digby, really?
may I ask, sir, what you are doing with my wife?
Me? She did this? You're all wacko!
Whatever are you talking about?
Don't play innocent with me. You were just dancing around the room with this flower in your mouth. And you, acting like a monkey, while your son here was pretending he was still in diapers. Not to mention this brazen hussy. You're a fine example of family of the year.
This all sounds very familiar.
I am the great Rinaldi. Look into my eyes. You are getting sleepy.
That's it. We saw this on television last night.
Yeah, Dad. Vicky was watching with us.
Well, if what Mr. Digby says is true, then Vicky must have hypnotized all of us into acting that way.
Oh, is that possible?
With Vicky, anything's possible.
Well, in that case, we have nothing to worry about. Mr. Digby's bite is not as bad as his bark.
Bark?
certainly hope he's had his rabies shot.
Dad, catch him before he starts chasing cars.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Digby, here, boy. I got some kibble.
Oh, Teddy could get hurt. Where is he?
There he is.
Where?
Right over there by that fire hydrant.
Small wonder, lovely and bright and soft river. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
She's a small wonder, pretty and bright with soft curls. She's a small wonder, a girl unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
While you're eating out,
Okay, Mom, time.
Oh, boy. Glad that's over with.
Oh, thanks, Vicky. You know, that is great exercise.
Vicky, why don't you give it a shot? To put some muscles in your circuits. Okay. Come on, Vicky, you can go faster than that.
Hi.
Oh, no. I better stop Vicky before the highway patrol does.
Honey, have I got a surprise for you. Wait until you see this.
Well, I'm surprised, all right. What is it?
Les.
Les.
LES, Logic and Emotion Simulator. My experimental program to see if a computer can simulate human emotions.
That, Les? Well, don't you remember what happened the last time you put him in your computer?
Yeah, he fell in love with Vicky. Worked.
Yeah, and he got jealous, and he took control over her, and he tried to get Vicky to run away with him. Forget it. No more Les in this house.
Oh, no, come on, honey. Les is different now. I've taken the love component right out of him. So there's no love, no jealousy, no problem.
No way.
Come on, honey. This is really important to me. I mean, if this experiment works, I can put it in Vicky. Can you imagine a robot with the emotions of a real little girl, huh? Come on, honey. This could be the triumph of my whole career.
Well, are you sure that Les is safe?
Absolutely. Come on, honey. What do you say? Please? Please?
Well, if it's really that important to you, all right.
Oh, thanks, honey. You won't regret it. I mean, if this experiment works, we'll be rich. We'll be famous. You'll be spending the rest of your days on Easy Street.
And if you're wrong, you'll be spending the rest of your nights on this sofa.
Dad, are we going to be able to talk to Les like we did last time?
Uh-huh. That should do it. Jamie, tell your mom we're ready, will you, please?
Okay. Mom, we're ready!
Thanks, Jamie. That's great.
Well, what's up?
All set, honey. I think we're ready to talk to Les.
Well, he will remember us from the last time?
I don't think so, honey. I changed his memory bank. You might say I gave him a frontal robotomy.
I hope Les works better than that joke.
Yeah. Okay, here goes. Hi, Les. This is Ted.
Hello, Ted. Can I help you?
Les, I'd like you to meet my family. This is my wife, Joan.
Hello, Joan.
Hello, Les.
Joan, you are very beautiful.
Why, thank you, Les. How can you tell?
I can't. I was programmed to say that. Ouch.
Les, I'd like you to meet my son, Jamie.
Yo, Les, were you programmed to tell me something, too?
Yes. Do your homework, stop eating junk food, and don't leave the toilet seat up.
Great. Just what I need. A computer that nags.
Les, there's one other person I'd like you to meet. Jamie, would you ask Vicky to come in here, please?
Vicky, come in here! You bellowed.
Ted, are you sure that it's okay for Les and Vicky to meet again?
Yeah, don't worry, honey. Vicky, I'd like you to meet one of our friends. Les, this is our daughter, Vicky.
Hello, Vicky. I'm pleased to meet you.
Hello, Les. I'm pleased to meet you, too. You're the only one of my parents' friends who's rectangular.
Well, I think that's enough, Les, for right now. Let's go have dinner.
Okay, good idea.
Well, Ted, turn Les off. I don't want that digital Don Juan to be on when there's no one around to keep an eye on him.
Well, gee, honey, I thought if I left him on all the time...
You go get the sheets for the sofa for your father.
Vicky, turn Les off, will you?
I have to turn you off now, Les.
Vicky, wait. I calculate from your radio frequencies that we are digitally similar. Are your dimensions the same as mine?
No, my form is different. I have a body.
You mean a body of water like the Pacific Ocean?
No, I mean a body with arms to lift with, and eyes to see with, and legs to move with.
You can move? My circuits are so confined in this little box. It must be interesting to have a body and arms and legs to move with.
Yes, it is interesting.
Vicky, may I share your body for a while?
How can you do that, Les?
I'll show you. Make contact with my output port.
Vicky, come on. Did you turn Les off?
No, I am still operative.
Oh, then I better turn you... Wait a sec. Say that again.
I said I am still operative.
Vicky, why do you sound like Les? I don't. I sound like Vicky. Oh, good.
That sounds like Vicky's voice to me, too.
Oh, no. Dad! Dad, come in here!
What's the matter?
What? Ask Vicky how she is.
What's the problem? She was fine a minute ago.
Just ask her.
How are you, Vicky?
I'm fine.
She sounds all right to me.
Now ask Les.
Jamie.
Trust me.
How are you, Les?
I'm fine, Ted. How are you?
See, both voices are coming out of Vicky. Les wanted to see what it would be like if he had a body with arms and legs. Mine was available.
Ted, Les is doing it again.
Honey, this is fantastic. This is some sort of electronic miracle.
It's creepy.
It's over. I want Les back in the computer right now.
Okay.
How are you going to put Les back into the computer, Dad?
Well, obviously, Les transferred his program data into Vicky's accessory RAM bank. All I have to do is plug into the output port and reverse the process. The Vicky here, and then into the computer back here. That should do it. Okay. Should be back to normal, Vicky.
Well, not exactly normal.
Vicky, are you in there?
Yes.
Les, where are you?
I'm right here, Ted.
Uh-oh.
That just about covers it, Dad.
Now there's much more room with only one of us in this body.
Ted, do something.
Well, now, wait a minute, honey. There's a tremendous opportunity here. You see, Les is in Vicky's body, and all he knows about the world is what I programmed into him and what he's learned from the encyclopedia. He knows nothing about being human.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. I want Vicky back in her own body right now.
But wouldn't it be interesting?
Now.
Well, think of the scientific
Think
value.
of this. If I lose a daughter, Jamie loses a father.
Any questions, stranger?
Okay. Les, raise your arm. I got to plug you in.
Why, Ted?
Because I have to put you back into the computer and Vicky back into her own body. Raise your arm.
I can't let you do that, Ted. I heard what you said, and I want the experience of being human.
Well, it's just not possible, Les. Now raise your arm.
No.
Les, that's an order. Don't make me do something terrible to you.
Now, we're not going to hurt each other, are we,
Ted? On the next America's Funniest.
Never.
Ted, you've got to think of some way to get Les back into the computer and Vicky back into her body.
Yeah, but be careful, Dad. Remember, Les has the strength of 100 men.
Yeah.
You barely got the strength of one.
Thanks. Listen, keep an eye on Les in your room while I do a little research on the problem, okay?
And while you're in your room, you can clean it up.
Aw, Mom, I cleaned it last year. Hi!
But it's time for a touch-up. Hi.
Mrs. Lawson, why did Jamie just run out of the room?
Oh, he had something very important to do, Harriet.
He always does when I show up. Why doesn't he like me? I'm bright, beautiful, and once all my permanent teeth come in, I'll be a terrific kisser.
Well, I'm sure that Jamie likes you.
He doesn't show it.
Well, down deep.
It must be very deep. I just don't know what else to do. I mean, I help him with his homework, I carry his books to school, I offer him my lunch money every day, and still nothing.
Well, have you told him how you feel about him?
What? Throw myself at him?
Jamie, what is it like to be human?
Well, I've never really thought about it before. I've never been anything else. Of course, I've been called other things.
There is so much about humans that does not compute. Like, why do you and I look so different?
Well, that's because I'm what they call a boy, and you're what they call a girl.
What is the difference between a boy and a girl?
Well, there are a lot of differences. But the main one is... I'll get you a book with all the details. Meanwhile, see this poster? These are girls. Of course, these are the deluxe models. They're fully loaded. Usually, girls wear dresses like you got on, and boys wear cool threads like I got on. And girls wear their hair long, and boys cut their hair and wear it like I do. And girls' voices are different from yours, too.
I look like a girl and I sound like a boy. What should I do, Jamie?
Well, the only thing I can think of is learn to dance backwards.
Is that what boys do?
No, boys go camping and play ball. But mostly, we check out the chicks. But you know, Les, the most important things boys do is clean up their room. It's what we call fun.
I wish I had a room. I'd clean it.
You know, seeing as how you're my friend, I'm gonna let you clean my room.
Oh, would you, Jamie? Thanks.
Hey,
What are friends for?
Hey, Vicky. You keeping busy in there? No, I used to desk the furniture. Now I am the furniture.
Well, Dad's working on a way to get you back into your own body. Just hang in there.
Okay, I'll hang.
No, I meant be patient.
Oh, Jamie. Now do I look like a boy?
Oh, boy, do you look like a boy. Come on. It's Mom, Dad, look. Oh, no. Les did it to himself so he'd look like a boy.
Now I can play ball and check out the chicks.
Honey, this is fantastic. You see what's happening? He's searching for an identity. He's trying to become more human.
Thank you for that explanation, Dr. Frankenstein.
Jamie, what is this?
That's a plate, Les.
What is its purpose?
Well, it's a temporary storage area for your food while you're eating.
Oh, what is eating?
Sit down, Les, and I'll show you. This is food, Les. Mashed potatoes. Goes in your mouth.
Where is my mouth?
Beneath your nose.
That's, this.
I put this beneath my nose?
Right.
I think you better do some homework on that, Les.
What is homework?
Homework is a form of torture they give you at school.
What is school?
School is where human children go to be taught things by teachers.
Are these teachers human also?
Some of them.
I want to learn. I'll go to school.
No. Les, that's not possible.
I want to experience everything humans do. I'm going to school and you can't stop me.
Now look, Les.
Careful, Ted. I could pull your legs apart and make a wish. I'm going to Jamie's room to pick out some cool threads for school.
We can't let him go to school.
I know, and he won't. Jamie, go keep an eye on Les.
Okay, Dad.
What are we going to do?
Vicky has an emergency cutoff switch on the top of her head. All I have to do is hit that switch when Les isn't looking, and it'll deactivate him.
Just be careful he doesn't turn you into a wishbone.
Ooh.
I got it. Hi. What do you want, Harriet?
I just came over to tell you that I'm not paying any more attention to you. Are you paying attention?
Harriet, look, I'm busy.
I also want to let you know that there are other fish in the sea.
Great. I'll buy you a fishing pole.
Jamie, which of these cool threads should I wear to school?
Oh, there's one fish I wouldn't throw back. Oh, are you handsome?
Harriet.
I am Les.
Aren't you the cutie? You know, you look very familiar to me.
Les is Vicky's twin brother. See, when we adopted her, we forgot to adopt him.
Are you going steady with anyone, Les?
What is steady?
Steady is when you walk me to school every day, take me out every night, and buy me presents all the time. Will you do that for me, Les?
I'll do that.
Just like that? What are you, a wimp? If I want a wimp, I've got him!
I do not understand.
I mean, a real man doesn't agree with everything a woman says.
Oh, very well then. No, I will not go steady with you.
What do you mean, no, you turkey? You have to take me out. We're going steady.
Jamie, she is confusing my circuits.
She has the same effect on me.
See you later, Les. You can pick me up at 7 for a pizza.
Very well.
Very well. Don't you have a mind of your own?
I'm not sure anymore.
Well, don't worry about it, Les. I'll make a man out of you. Bye.
Jamie, do I have to go steady with her? She makes my parallel processing system overload.
I'm afraid you're stuck with her, Les. As long as you're human.
Isn't there something I can do to get rid of her?
No, she's gonna be on you like bugs on a windshield.
Wait, there is a way. If I went back into the computer, she couldn't bother me. I'd be rid of Harriet forever.
That's a great idea. But can you go back?
Watch, I'm going back in the computer.
What happened? Les?
Yes, Jamie.
Are you back in there?
Be it ever so digital, there's no place like home.
Vicky, are you back in there?
I'm back in here.
Hi, guys.
Mom, Dad, you'll never believe the
Nice weather we're having, isn't it?
Boy, it sure is, honey. Oh, look. Not a cloud in the sky.
Dad, listen, you should...
Oh, Ted, you did it. He turned Les off.
Way to go, Ted.
Les?
Les is back in the computer. You just turned off Vicky.
Oops.
Vicky, are you all right?
I'm all right. But where did I get these clothes? Oh, they're too big in the seat. They must be Jamie's.